Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video we're going to make creme caramel, which is a very traditional French dessert. In terms of taste and texture, it's very similar to the Italian Panna Cotta. However, for this recipe we don't need gelatin, which means this dessert is entirely vegetarian. I'm going to use 6 3.5 inch or 9 cm round ramekins. You can also use 4 larger ramekins with a diameter of 4.5 inches or 11 centimeters if you like. For the cream itself, we need 250 milliliters of whole milk, which is about 1 cup, 200 milliliters of extra thick double cream, which is just over 3/4 of a cup, 90 grams of sugar, or about 3 ounces, 2 whole eggs as well as 2 yolks, I prefer free range, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. For the caramel, we need 150 grams of sugar, or just over 5 ounces, and a small glass of hot water. Let's start off with the caramel because we're going to pour it at the bottom of the ramekins. So put the sugar in a saucepan, then pour just enough water to wet the sugar. When the sugar is wet, switch on the hob and bring the preparation to the boil. Be very careful not to burn yourself when handling boiling sugar, because the temperature can reach over 200 degrees Celsius very quickly. Stir the preparation until it reaches a light golden brown color. This normally takes a few minutes. Take the saucepan off the hob and wait for the caramel to cool down a little bit, and only then pour some of the hot water into the preparation and then stir. Be extremely careful when doing so, because if the caramel is still very hot, adding some water to it can result in splashing that could burn your skin. The caramel is now ready to be poured into the ramekins. Ideally, you'd like to get a layer of around 3 to 4 millimeters thick. While the caramel is cooling down, we can move on to the cream. Mix the eggs with the sugar. Just use a regular hand whisker because we don't want frost to form. Whisk for a couple of minutes until nice and smooth. In a saucepan, bring both the cream and the milk to the boil. Don't forget the vanilla extract. When it's gently bubbling, pour about a third of it over the egg and sugar preparation and whisk until completely combined. This is going to temper the eggs. Then mix the egg and sugar preparation with the remaining cream and milk. The cream is now ready to be put on top of the caramel in the ramekins. Fill them up to a few millimeters below the rim. Now place the little containers in a large roasting pan. Make sure they all lay completely flat in the dish. We're going to create a bain-marie by pouring hot water in the dish. Do this very gently so as not to splash water into the ramekins. There must be enough water to reach a few millimeters below the rim of the ramekins. This is now ready for the oven. To check it's ready, prick a knife in the cream. If no lumps are found on the blade, it's done. Leave the cream to cool down and set in the fridge for a few hours. To unmold the cream, gently slide a blade around the side of the ramekin. Turn upside down onto a hollow plate and shake firmly until the cream comes out.